Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Big storyline out of the NFL. The Philadelphia Eagles have a rookie kicker, and he set a new record with a winning field goal at home of 61 yards. Very long. Very long. I want to show you what's so interesting about 61 in Philadelphia. Notice, in the language of gematria, Philadelphia sums to 61 as well as church. And to give you a better appreciation of that, we're going to go to gematrinator.com. Maybe somebody's saying, so what? Let me show you so what. What we're looking at are the 4 base ciphers for decoding the numbers behind the English language. And what I'm here to tell you is the entire English language is built on a numerical code that is biblical. Philadelphia, one of 7 churches from Revelation. Let's start here. Philadelphia, pay attention to the 61 and the 101. I'm going to write the word church. Notice, 61, 101. Excuse me. These ciphers, what they are is the alphabetic order forwards and backwards. A is the first letter. In English ordinal, A counts as 1. Reverse ordinal is where Z is 1 up to A is 26. The alphabet's 26 letters long. Reduction is using the rules of numerology. So if you have a letter that's a double digit, for example, J is a double digit in both, notice in reverse ordinal, J is 17. That's counting backwards. In reduction, 1 plus 7 is 8. Normally, J is the 10th letter of the alphabet. In reduction, full reduction, 1 plus 0 is 1. You see? This method is paired with this method. This method is paired with this method. Are you following me? K is the 11th letter. Notice 11, when reduced, is 1 plus 1 is 2. Reverse ordinal. 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. And if you want the formula to do this in your head, all you have to do is memorize the alphabetic order. A through Z, 1 through 26. If you know that, you can figure out what all the other methods are with a simple calculation in your head. To get reverse ordinal, it's just the number 27 minus the alphabetic order. For example, Z is the 26th letter. 27 minus 26 is 1. I know that P is the 16th letter. So 27 minus 16 is going to be 11 in reverse ordinal when I put in P. Or you could just do any letter. G is the 7th letter. 27 minus 7, G in reverse will be 20. And you know, I'm just kind of skipping around to make a point, just how this system works. If you know the alphabetic order, you can figure out all the methods. So anyhow, let's come back to church, which has this overlap with Philadelphia. I want to put Philadelphia back up here. The 61 like church, this is such a special number. Christian, 61. Christmas, 61. Jesus, 61. Cross, 61. And more. In Hebrew, the word Elohim, the most common word used for God, sums to 61. You see, 61 is a prime number. But here, I want to come back to Philadelphia. We talked about the 61 and 101. Well, we could talk a lot more. 101 is the 26th prime number. God equals 26. Baptism 26, pastor 26, faith 26, and so much more. The word temple has gematria 26, church 101. But look, this number 65, we're going to type in Christianity 65. And there's something called the Knights Templar, branch of Freemasonry, where you have to be a Christian. Knights Templar 65. They're the ones who brought this knowledge of letters and numbers from Jerusalem after the Crusades back to Europe, creating what we now know as the New World Order. Back to Philadelphia one more time. Philadelphia is one of 7 churches. There's a letter written to the Church of Philadelphia about the synagogue of Satan. Those who say they are Jews but are not. They're who rule in the end times, the final book of the Bible. You know, the false Jews. For the record, the Jews aren't to have their own state. So who lives in Israel? Where we just opened a permanent military base, which no one's talking about, but half the nation knows about this 61-yard field goal. So Philadelphia, 61-yard field goal. That 2-2-3, the Synagogue of Satan, Philadelphia, National Football League, 22 letters, 3 words. Also, this young man's name, Jacob Daniel Elliott, January 21st birthday, 1/21. Look at this. Revelation equals 121 where Philadelphia is named. 121 is the 11th prime, or the square root of 121 is 11. If you add 1 through 11 together, it sums to 66. Revelation's the 66th book of the Bible. Notice how Revelation equals 49 and 149. Watch this. 66, 49, and 149. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. If you add 1 through 11, it sums to 66. Revelation 121, square root 11. You see these mathematics? Football on a Sunday. By the way, Revelation, 22 chapters in length. This kicker's 22 years old, born 1-2-1. Revelation, 22 chapters, 61-yard kick. His name, Jacob Daniel Elliott, sums to 317. That's the 66th prime number. And it's this simple to verify on gematrinator.com. Type in the name, click the number, boom, 66th prime. First Super Bowl in 66. NFL. I should show you this. NFL's 49. Like America. Like touchdown. Or no, not touchdown. I know what it is. It's Super Bowl. Sorry. It's touchdown and Hail Mary that have the 42 gematria. We just saw a big Hail Mary in college football with the Gators on the date with 42 numerology. But check this out. NFL and Jewish gematria, also 66. First Super Bowl, Sunday, Bible. Look at this. Sunday equals 33, big biblical number. Bible 33. If you write out 33, it sums to 66. All of this is well thought out. There's so much more to it. The book's coming out soon where I cover it all. Got to make sure people pick up this book when I put it out. Okay, for a little bit more, maybe you're not convinced somehow yet. Remember last year, Carson Went'z, your rookie? His first interception came on his 135th pass. Before the interception, Wentz had thrown 134 passes without an interception, a short-lived NFL rookie record. So look at this. His 135th pass is what was intercepted. Here's Revelation 3:7. To the church in Philadelphia, to the angel of the church in Philadelphia write, these are the words of him who is holy and true, who holds the key of David. What he opens, no one can shut, and what he shuts, no one can open. The key of David. The key of David in gematria using the alphabetic order sums to 135. The date Philadelphia was established, October 27, 1682, a date with 135 numerology. You know why? Because they've been following this Kabbalah code back to forever. You know, this has been going on a long time. This is what was brought to Europe after the Crusades. You see? Carson Wentz, his birth numerology, also 134. You know, that's another special biblical number connected to the destruction of the temples in Jerusalem. Also, with regards to 135 and the Eagles and the NFC East, remember when Tony Romo went down last year and I showed how it was all synced up perfectly with Dak Prescott, the 135th pick of the draft? Tony Romo equals 135. You know, Cowboys, Eagles, big rivals. I was saying last year, this injury was perfectly synced up with Dak Prescott's birthday, and we'll see what would come next season. And he had a great season, all scripted. And he's so mediocre. That's what I love about the NFL. They use the most mediocre talent to script these storylines. It's all part of the mocking. Watch the NFL Skills Challenge. This guy's not even an NFL caliber player, you guys. He can't even get the ball down the field. It's like when Jeff Garcia was in the NFL, but he could only throw the ball 30 yards down the field. You know, I was a teenager going, why am I not in the NFL making millions of dollars? I got a way better arm than Jeff Garcia. Good God. Now we got Dak Prescott who can hardly get the ball 30 yards down the field himself. Oh my goodness. Watch that NFL Skills Challenge. Embarrassing. But look at this. Last year when Tony Romo got hurt, exactly 29 days after his birthday on the 29th, football 29, cowboy 29. Talked about how last year Tony Romo had Prince's birthday. Prince died in Minnesota, hosting upcoming Super Bowl 52. Minnesota 52. You know, it's all by the code, Truth Seeker. Until next time.